take a break from working on their forthcoming album, The Human Factor.
I think we started about 82.
Yesterday?
Summer of 82, 83.
84, 82.
Kurt Vanderhoof, our former guitarist, was a mentor in the band. He moved back.
He wasn't the mentors?
No. He moved back from San Francisco to Seattle, and because there wasn't much happening down there at the time, and he was tired of, living on the edge. Moved back to Seattle, and we started just started jamming together. We all kind of fell into doing the same thing. We all liked what we wanted to do. Talked about what we wanted to do. We wanted to write some original songs. We formed a band with Tom Weber on drums, myself, and Kurt and Duke Erickson was playing bass, and we didn't have a singer at the time. We called ourselves Shrapnel, and we played some cover songs, and we got bored with that, and we figured, well, it's time to start writing some songs, and we talked about it, and we decided to christen the band Metal Church, and started writing some songs, and Dave Wayne joined the band. We met David Wayne through an ad, and he joined the band as our singer, and that's where we started from.
Okay, and
what inspired the name Metal Church?
Actually, Metal Church the name comes from, it used to be Kurt Vanderhoof's apartment when he lived in San Francisco. They called it the Church of Metal because all of his friends and stuff would all get together and like drink beer on Friday nights and headbang at the Church of Metal and get drunk and party and listen to heavy metal records all the time. So it was kind of a joke at first. It was like, yeah, call your band Metal Church. I was like, yeah, right. Then after a while we thought, well, what the hell is a good name?
so it seems like a lot of hardships have plagued Metal Church, starting with, I think, the time between you did the first album and The Dark.
And now, and still now.
And still now.
And tomorrow, probably.
Yeah, it's like the dreaded Led Zeppelin curse. We've got the Metal Churchies or something. It's like every time we start going, something fucks us up. And so we've had a lot of problems. Not really problems. We just had things to overcome. And I think it's making us stronger. After the first record came out, we went in and did The Dark after touring and stuff. And Kurt Vanderhoof left the band at that time, and we needed a new guitarist to follow up that album with, and had a friend of ours, Mark Baker, came out on the road with us and played with us, and we did a couple of tours, and we played with Anthrax, and just went around and did what we could. And after that time, we started having problems with internally again. We were a record label wasn't supporting us. Well, I just don't think they knew what to do with us or how to help us, and we were having a little internal struggle. We weren't getting along. We weren't getting along with our singer Dave. We needed to get rid of our problems and get on with it. We were tired of always making momentum for ourselves and being cut short by something, whether it be a record label, business, or somebody wants to sue us or whatever hell it is, So at that time we fired our singer Dave and went on. We found Mike, asked Mike to join the band, come up and audition, and he did, and hey, ever since then things have been great. Actually now we've I think that we're pretty much out of the problem zone. We haven't had any problems lately. We all get along. We've got a new record label behind us, Epic Records, the CBS. They support us really well. They're well into us. Anytime that we have a problem or if we're not getting along, they just say, hey, you guys, get it together. Let's work it out, and that's really good for us, They say we're behind you 100%, so it's in the ball's in your court now, so you can take it and go for it, And that's a very big break for us. It's good. It's what we needed.
Well, it's tentatively called The Human Factor right now. We haven't said, okay, that's it for sure, but nobody's said, no, that's not it yet, so that's it.
The final word, yes. The final word is, we miss you. We'll be back.
We will be back, and this time for good. So, so long. Well, we're really bombing out here at the end, aren't we?
This next band hails